You gotta get through Dignitas here first. Let's kick off Elimination Friday for the Raleigh Major. Rocket League fans around the world, it's Dignitas versus GENG. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
Thank you very much, WavyP. We're here on the second day of the Raleigh Major. Round 3 about to begin. Dignitas and GENG. James, the desk set it up. Both of these teams, disappointing performances yesterday, looking to bounce back.
Yeah, in the words of the GENG Mobile One Racing coach, Greg, he said, how upset am I on a scale from 1 to 10 today? 11. Not good enough. The best outcome of today is we go correct our mistakes, wake up tomorrow, and reset. Love you all. So we'll see if they can do it. It's clear that GENG thought that they had more to give yesterday.
Oh, quick shot from Justin, and that's exactly what Greg was hoping he'd see from his players as they rocket the first goal into the net.
Oh, and then the hard hit off the ceiling, self-pass. You can see apparently Jack not able to overcome the power on that shot from Justin. Fantastic start from GENG, and the desk nailed it. Both of these teams were flat. I think both of these teams expect more of themselves, but only one can win this matchup. And also, Jorby, you know, the underlying narrative as well of NA is bringing 4 fantastic teams. Some people saying NA has more depth than EU here in this event. This matchup is really going to help determine that narrative.
It's interesting that that has been the narrative, because then you have Dignitas on the other side with apparently Jack coming back over to Europe, as well as Stizzy and Jorius. And they came back and ended up being one of the best teams in Europe. But we haven't seen that form from them just yet, as Magic Bear tries to set things up. Dignitas and early struggles hanging on to the ball. GENG, a little bit more presence on the midfield line, a couple of 50s as well, and Dignitas trying to find a way out.
Big bump for Magic Bear, opens up some space. The shot on target forces a low boost save out of Jorius. Good pressure so far from GENG.
Magic Bear, quick air dribble, try for the bump. Jack gets over him. Cheese, haven't really seen him unlocked yet either, but he was instrumental online. GENG doing a great job holding this midfield line, despite not being able to take many shots so far.
A really nice 50 from apparently Jack, and he beats the second defender, but a quick rotation in. The shot from Justin, forcing another low boost save out of Jorius, but still, the attack keeps going. The drop down. Justin not able to get up and over that ball. You see he was on 0 as well.
Cheese keeps it alive. Buys time for Magic and Justin. The ball just keeps rolling back for free on the midfield line. Justin beats another defender. He gets bumped out of the way, and the rest of GENG, we're trying to catch up. Magic Bear, no boost on the back line as he's on small pads trying to get underneath. Dignitas almost turned that into something. And a demo forces another clear out. GENG won't let them in. Such
a critical demo for Magic Bear, who is also running low. That demo opened up so much space, has allowed GENG to get boosted up. Now the passing play's coming out. The low shot from Magic Bear beats the Dignitas defense.
So shout out to the observer, because you could see the whole play develop here. Magic Bear lobs it up, forces apparently Jack to stretch for the challenge, and he's just sitting in the middle of Stizzy and Jorius. Nobody's looking at him. Everyone's looking in the air, opening up the hole in a great place.
And a great, you're 100% right, great placement. He saw Jorius high on the line, but we've seen now for pretty much the entirety of this game, GENG keeping this ball locked in the Dignitas half, getting boosted up, and also looking for those infield passing plays, which they have had multiple looks now. That time, they're able to slot it. This is a much different GENG team than we saw against NRG yesterday, where they were boost starved. It felt like they were 0 boost the whole game. It really feels like they went back to the drawing board and came up with a solid strategy on how they could get much more boost than they had yesterday.
Stizzy going again. Dignitas have to find a way to get him online. How many times have we seen electric plays from him? Dignitas still looking to turn the electricity on. GENG hold the ball, great 50 to pop up. Justin holding it over. Jorius saves the dodge. Get that ball out. See Dignitas really trying to prioritize the boost. Jack not going for the challenge, prioritizing the boost again. Dignitas now have fuel to get downfield.
Cheese sees Justin upfield as well. Goes for a 50. You see 2 dive from Dignitas as well, and there's a miss. This is going to be a chance now for GENG to kickstart an attack.
Easy decision for Magic Bear, but bumped off the play, couldn't follow it up. Dignitas getting a little bit more here. Jorius landing in the challenge. Knocked downfield. Dignitas keep trying to hold on to the ball, and they're getting deleted. Giving a free touch. Magic Bear hit it hard. Got a demo mid-air. Another 50. Very tight rotation from Gen G. Magic Bear gets reset on the back line. He'll be next up. Back to Justin. Back to the Bear. Back to Justin. G's coming through. Denied. How did he save it?
With excellent ball movement from Gen G for passing circles around Dignitas.
That one felt like when you have that many passes divvied up, there's no way you're going to save it. Dignitas at fault. Comes a chance and a huge shot from Dorius.
Dignitas on the board now. Despite all the offensive pressure from Gen G, this little miss there, you can see Cheese expecting Magic Bear to get a touch on the ball. I think Magic Bear maybe trying to get a touch on that one, or trying to play the fake, zoning out the oncoming attacker. It didn't work, and Gen G might give up another one, but you can see Stizzy, low boost, wasn't in the right spot to get that block.
At the read, this one's looking good. Jack gets down, it's blocked, but it's an open net, and just like that, it takes 15 seconds, James. We got a tie game.
Completely erased. Jorius goes up high. You can see apparently Jack also making things a little awkward, but Cheese was trying to shut down the double tap, left all alone. Nobody else back to help for Gen G, and despite Gen G controlling most of this game, in just a couple seconds, Dignitas has tied it up.
Magic Bear won that midfield boost on the back line, trying to dribble out the way. Magic Bear clears the path for Cheese.
What are we seeing here? Stizzy, I think maybe he wasn't trying to get such a powerful touch and was surprised by how much that went into the middle of the field, and that really put Dignitas in a bad spot.
Really felt like one of those moments right off the kickoff. Magic Bear barely wins that midfield boost. He doesn't win that. You're not going for a bump on Stizzy on the back line afterwards. That little play matters a lot for Gen G, and Dignitas' momentum gets stopped. Cheese fakes the challenge. Magic Bear up quickly, but Jack already has him beat. Justin also beat. Gen G will be forced back. Jory is a demo on Magic Bear on the back line. Dignitas, pressure at the end of game number 1. It looked like they may have been able to steal it away from Gen G. Now they're gonna find a way to get it back in their pocket. Jack denied by Magic Bear. Going for the demo. Can he keep it out? Oh! Put a little style on it.
Mauled by the Bear! Magic Bear, the demo! Stizzy tries to get out, but Magic Bear says no escape here.
Excellent stuff from Magic Bear. And I mean, James, he was doing stuff like that all split online. Magic Bear, so fun to watch when he's on. And okay, well, you got a second. This ball needs to be up on the kickoff.
See how Dignitas tries to do that. Slow kickoff. Or if they just try to go full out speed flip, pop it as best they can. We'll see what their strategy is.
Gen G just want to kill the ball, and they will. Gen G take game 1. I'm not saying they're a similar playstyle to Gen G at all, but it was just that similar amount of oppression in their own half, where Dignitas want to get the low 50, control the ball, and beat you going down the field. But it's so hard when you can't actually get control of the midfield. The 50s aren't going your way, and you start facing high pressure like that.
Oh, it's like playing the body instead of playing the ball. That's what it seems like Gen G's doing, and so far, it is working out. They've had so much of the initiative. More pressure now. Magic Bear contested that time. You can see a big win. The race to the midfield boost. Magic Bear bumped off the ball. Stizzy has barely any boost to work with on that.
Whoa, he was expecting a challenge from him. Cheese will bring it downfield. Justin let it go. And Dignitas just happy to let Gen G play with that ball in the midfield and try to take it away from them off the goal line. They were doing the same thing against Falcons, and it was not working for them. Gen G happy to let them take the challenge there. Magic Bear looking for the corner, too low. Another demo, Magic Bear. Not gonna matter though, as, whoa, quick boomer. Saw how quick Justin was up for it. Stizzy beats up to it. Getting around quick for Jory is Dignitas. Looking decent so far. Magic Bear makes it work, gets the grab. Still some pressure. Dignitas wide rotation though. Stizzy seeing Magic, didn't want to commit.
Yeah, and apparently Jack hitting it over to the corner. Stizzy was all the way in his back half. Oh, you can see apparently Jack trying to cook solo there. Big block from Jorius. This is a shot opportunity for Stizzy, and he hits it dead center.
Well, finally, Dignitas get a little bit of possession work. They get a little bit of space, and Jorius, excellent work lining up that 50 after the ball bounces up off the ceiling, trying to make GENG uncomfortable in front of the box. He gets a great follow-up 50, opening up the gap, and Dignitas finally convert the pressure that they were able to build there and take their first lead of the series.
Rebound game, but a pass over to Justin, head fake. Slow down the play. A bit of an awkward touch there. I think Stizzy and apparently Jack tripping over one another. Magic Bear gonna put a hand up here. Hard bounce to the corner, back to the middle. There was a bounce pass. It's the right idea. If someone's there to take the shot, could have walloped that ball, but now on the other end, Cheese, the late reset! Oh! Saved by Dignitas!
Off the bar. Now apparently Jack on the counter. Quick off the ceiling and only gonna get by one defender. No one else from Dig can go. Stizzy wins a free touch. 50, Justin gets back. Jorius wins it, and they're deleted. Jorius finds two.
Big time demo on the back line at the perfect time. Justin trying to get another 50 on that. The shot's low, and that gets by him at Dignitas. Now a 2-goal lead.
Finding a little bit of that demo magic that GENG were able to create in the last game. That's really the only way you can seem to open up gaps against teams these days. You have to, as you were saying earlier, James, go for the body. As, whoa, magic! That was a funny one, my goodness.
You heard the ping of the bar, didn't you, Jormy?
Oh, I did, it was
bar
loud.
Down, perfect reset, waits, pulls the trigger. Beautifully done by Magic Bear.
It seems like no one is able to hold a multi-goal lead in this series so far. Dignitas heat up early. GENG find a response and have to make a save off the post. Demo opens up a gap. Jorius, stop gap last. Oh, Magic had to jump and go.
That was through. I'm pretty sure Magic Bear flipped as he was getting bumped and got that save. Huge defensive stand for GENG. Very easily could have been another goal for Dignitas. And there's a demo on the back line as well. GENG still not out of it just yet. Things are getting tough.
Gibbs talked about Jorius' timing on his challenges being off yesterday. And in this game, they're much better. He's winning much more of those 50s behind the ball. Jack with a free touch, looking for Jorius on the wing out. I believe he got that boost steal. He won't get the 50. Jorius will help it. Try to keep Dignitas contesting this midfield line. Not just contest, they're starting to control it. Hard boomer, he's coming off the ceiling and can't make contact. A good attempt as Jorius carries the ball out. Cheese might get the free touch off the challenge. Justin, quick shot off the bar and saved.
See the boost advantage start to grow here for GENG. Magic Bear keeping that in. Justin winning a mid-boost race as well. Oh, Cheese gonna have to defend this. Somehow reads the shot. Rebound out to Jorius. I don't know how that stayed out, Jorby. What did we see?
I mean, he just jumped and prayed he was going to get that save. I mean, that was ridiculous. As soon as the camera whips, you see him already midair. Well, GENG, all the saves are great. But you got to find a way to score here as we approach the final minute of game 2.
Justin from his own back corner beats the first. Going to go for a 50 on the second. But Stizzy powering through, also landing the bump on Cheese, but the ball was rolling slowly enough for Magic Bear to get back in time. See a couple demos as well on the back line. The 50 over, Justin couldn't get the shot on target. Rebound out to Cheese. He powers through, gets another touch here. Trying to lock this ball in the corner, and he snags that corner boost.
No rule one there. Cheese and Jorius both agree at the same time. No, this is way too close. There's too much at stake right now. Justin, nice catch. Stizzy coming to meet him, he misses. Justin tries to set it up. Cheese has to stretch. He finds the mark, but it's denied again. Both defenses keeping this ball out 20 seconds, and Dignitas will have their first game win. Jack gets the clear downfield. Another touch, light. Justin sees the space and wants to take it. He's got a winger, but it's way over Cheese's head. Magic Bear coming up to support. Jorius keeps the rock. Cheese lets it drop. GENG nothing. Jorius keeps them locked down, and Dignitas tied the series.
Dignitas getting that key game win here. With these best of fives, you really can't afford going down 0-2, especially against
one. And that one demo Stizzy got led directly to a goal. The Dignitas, and they found the blueprint here in the series. GENG didn't give it to them easily at the end of the game. They fought as much as they could to try to tie it up. Now they got to find a way to respond.
Boom, downfield. One thing I did notice last game as well is there was quite a few times where apparently Jack, it looked like he was making pass plays to teammates, but instead of playing the ball, the teammates decided to rotate out. So we'll see if Dignitas can get a little more on the same page in terms of those passing plays. So far, the demos worked for him last game. I'm sure it will take more. Now, Cheese hovering behind the ball, waiting for somebody to challenge him. The challenge never came.
I feel like we have to see that from Dignitas' POV, because surely we thought this was going to... Oh, apparently Jack got chipped.
Stizzy was probably expecting Abject to go for the challenge, but Abject, like you said, getting hit out of the play.
And again, bumps, finding a way through. Even those little chips are enough, James. It'll catch your second man out. He won't be able to respond. Stizzy has to let it drop. GENG, they respond back to Dignitas after they took the lead in game 2. Both of these teams playing much better than we saw from them in their matches yesterday.
Good read.
Shogun.
Yeah, good read from Cheese as well. Seeing Jorius jumping early, opting to hit it around him, maintain possession. Justin will go into a dribble, doesn't challenge, goes for a bump as well. This gives Magic Bear some space. The 50 as well, double commit. Justin trying to pop it up for Cheese, so no shot can come after the double commit. But GENG, you can see those cogs turning on offense. They're starting to figure things out.
Magic Bear got that crucial time-buying touch. Cheese needed to go back to his corner and get boost. Justin was also rotating back. Still to clear this out. And fearing that Dignitas quick attack off the 50. GENG getting in front of this ball at the top of the box, but they can't keep the ball. Jumping in front of it, you get the touch. Jack has to turn back. Jorius has to buy that time, and a great catch.
And a much better job of GENG of being able to handle those low boost situations. For a brief moment there, everyone was on 0, but even with a few pads, they were able to get that clear out, get boosted up. And now this ball being sent all the way downfield. Cheese the drop pass to Justin. Justin can't get that 50 through. It's now a race between Jorius and Magic Bear. Wins the first, wins the second. Magic Bear takes 2 out of the play. Justin gonna try to get this into the middle. Cheese can't get by the defender to get this shot.
Stizzy barely got there in time. It was gonna be a tight window regardless, but you know that they're gonna be able to hit that. Apparently Jack getting a lift under this ball. Justin lining up the next 50, but he can't keep the ball. Magic Bear getting harassed and forced to dump it downfield. Cheese gets deleted. Dignitas will not let GENG hold on to this ball.
Jorius, and this ball downfield, apparently jacked with a strong 50. Cheese clear off to the side where he does pick up the corner boost, but you see the apparently jacked demo on the back line. Magic Bear forced to go up on low boost himself. Good attack shaping up here so far for Dignitas, but it does get hit back to the midfield where Justin has his flick shut down.
Yeah, but everyone's on small pads right now for GENG. They lost both the midfield boosts. Jack's just running around deleting GENG players. Stizzy almost found the target. Jorius trying to get dirty in the corner. Jack shot and saved. That was a tight one, but Cheese somehow comes away with it. They still need to clear, though, as it comes out to the far side. Jack, he kind of came out mid-stride to pass that back to Stizzy. Everyone's trying to challenge him. They'll get the bump. That gives a little bit of space, but still, GENG have to manage the boost totals. Jack gets around 1. Does he get a bump? Opens up the space. Stizzy wasn't respecting it.
I mean, this has happened many times where apparently Jack is making the play, trying to get it to a teammate, and the teammate's just not there.
Stizzy playing so safe on that midfield line. It's usually him there. Why doesn't he want to go, especially with Jorius coming back the other way? Jack is doing so much work to set these up. Stizzy sits underneath. Now he's up front, but can't put it on target. On the tight angle, Jorius buys the time. Stizzy on the far side, Jack backfield. We'll have to hold this ball. Look for Stizzy. He's got him off the ceiling. Stizzy 30 has left it. Got another 50, but that's going to be good for Cheese, winning the first bout. Jack trying to hold him back.
I think Stizzy was really trying to time that air roll to get it flip reset, but wasn't able to get it. Mid boost grab again by Jack. He's bumped off the ball. Cheese lets Justin take this on the back line. This one goes towards net. It's in! It's just in!
All you gotta do is flip forward into the car, and you'll pinch it right off of Justin's nose. Cheese almost gets there, but good luck. 1-1 now for GENG.
Now that's a tilter for GENG to let one in like that, especially with how well they've been playing defense. And now off kickoff, in danger. Magic Bear is going to try to rush to it again. Gets the pass into the middle to Cheese, but that's intercepted by Abject.
Dignitas almost found the value out of that quick cheat up fake kickoff. Landing on the wall for Jorius. He's got Jack on the wing. opts for the 50. Jack still underneath it. Wasn't gonna get there. Instead, he's gonna get a free touch. Back to his team again, Stizzy. Looking back out, Jorius is there. Shot underneath to 9. Magic Bear recovers, he gets a little bump from his friends. And I think that actually helped him get into position. Justin helping getting him there. And Gen G, a scary defensive hold. The final 10 seconds of regulation. Cheese might get a shot. Magic Bear dove for a body and found nothing as Dignitas looked for the way back out. They get through one. You still got Jack downfield. He's trying to bump him. Doria's got the space. Off the ceiling. 50 to the far side. Does Jack play ball? He does. Quick hit off the wall. Stizzy's there. Ball still up. Magic Bear getting across. He's got the 50 and they refuse to have it touch the ground. Stizzy says, let's try one more time. On target, but too slow. Double commit from Gen G. Is that another free touch for Dignitas? They wait for Magic Bear and will let it die. Overtime.
Dignitas with all the initiative, they have been keeping Gen G back ever since Stizzy scored that dunk goal with 50 seconds left on the clock. Gen G has been stuck playing defense.
This feels like, I mean, it does take you to match point no matter who wins this. It's just so hard to force that game 5 and come back as Jorius flicks it over one. Dignitas much stronger as a unit up front. Jack doing a lot of heavy lifting to facilitate his team's success. Opening gaps, Magic Bear trying to do the same for Gen G.
Up so much boost on that defensive play. Stizzy getting demoed off the ball. Justin trying to control it. It's a little bit out of his control, but he does manage to recover. 50'd it over to Magic Bear. Boom ball now, but Gen G getting a demo on the goal line. The drop pass down as well. Cheese there just a little bit late.
Just needed something with a little more lift. Stizzy, a little too easy for him to get to the challenge. It's over their heads. Oh, and it's in the net. Jack catches Gen G sleeping. 2-1 Dignitas.
Another dunk goal that goes straight into net, and you can see Justin flailing at that ball.
I think you and I casted that.
Yeah, but to have the only goals the other team scores be that type of goal, and you lose by 1, that's going to be tough to recover from. So Dignitas, a huge momentum swing in their favor. We'll see if Gen G can respond or if this will be it.
I gotta say though, the challenge game, the chemistry from Dignitas has been a lot better. We pointed out a few times where Stizzy's maybe playing a little passive on some pushes, but other than that, he has been able to push up and collect on what apparently Jack has been able to do. Jorius' challenges have looked a lot better. But Gen G, this is not unfamiliar territory for this team. Call them round 5, game 5. They love any sort of match point. They somehow always get there. Well, if any team can put this one on Champions Field, it can be Gen G. But Dignitas looking just one step above right now.
I mean, even for Dignitas, there's been some big positives here. I think one big positive that I've seen from Dignitas is apparently Jack getting aggressive, landing some key demos, but Cheese cuts the defense up on this one. The defender was expecting a bounce here, but Cheese just catches it right. It gets it right by him. That's Stizzy.
Yeah, I don't think Stizzy saw Cheese at all. He was looking at Magic the whole time, and next thing he was like, whoa! You saw his car kind of flip. The car language shows his shock. And Gen G, they scored first in the last game. And like you said, James, held the lead for a long time. That was even the case in game 1. And it wasn't until the final minute that Dignitas scored 2 quick goals to tie it up. Now, they didn't win that game. They did win the last one. Dignitas trying to get out of here in 4 games.
Cheese went for a hard hit off the ceiling. Who's stolen by Magic Bear is going to try to whittle down this defense. Cheese to his own corner, gets another block as well, and Magic Bear will try to help out off the sidewall. Magic Bear trying to land a bump, but Stizzy navigates it nicely, stays in control, goes for a 50, gets it out to the corner, but Stizzy trying to do some heavy lifting.
It was a good adjustment from Stizzy to make something out of nothing there, and just missed the in-stride pass. Jorius, and as you can see, well, let's say, wait and see what Jorius does there. Nothing. Over on the right-hand side of your screen, Team Secret going to game 5 against Army Corp. Army Corp were up at one point when it came up 2-1. So Team Secret forced game 5. Some crazy stuff happening on the alternate stream.
That is absolutely shocking. That is going to be a wild result if Team Secret can get that upset. But locking back in here, we see GENG fighting to force a Game 5 of their own. Justin, the bounce shot over to the corner. Apparently, Jack, that was a massive win for that corner boost.
How did he get that? I didn't even think he was going to win it. Demo. Justin trying to deny any kind of forward progress for Dignitas. They are succeeding. That looked like a boxer's punch there in the midfield. Jack up quickly for it. GENG feeling a little uncomfortable. They can't quite hold this ball. Magic Bear can't get the touch. Stizzy holds them down. Dignitas start taking that boost. See GENG 2-on-0. But Dignitas also having to manage everyone using a ton of boost on this possession. That midfield boost is up. GENG have a chance to go get it, but they will not. They still have to respect the ball's position as Jack gets a nice catch. And Dignitas are forced back.
Magic Bear jumping early, gets bumped off the ball. Justin with the 50. Stizzy has been doing a great job with his 50s, winning them forward, but now we see Cheese take over, going for another touch, gets a demo in the air as well, bounces back out, boost stolen in the corner.
Nobody willing to commit for that with two Dignitas defenders closing in on the ball. GENG off the corner, Magic Bear looking back for Cheese, no bump, and Stizzy not gonna give any chance for Justin to find a redirect. As Cheese punted the ball back towards the midfield line, Jory is bumped, adjusts, got the 50, high pop, Stizzy beats GENG. Jory is there as well, but just can't find a way to get over GENG.
And then about this point in the game is where things went wrong for GENG last game. Getting dunked on around the 50-second mark. We'll see if GENG can close this one out. Another 0-1 game as we hit this final minute.
Jack avoiding the potential bump. Justin swinging wide, lets Magic Bear come through. Nice stopping touch there from Dignitas. Jorius turns on the mix, drops underneath. Oh, Jorius tying it up!
Oh man, it was almost on cue. Jorius getting this reset, getting down, and getting so much power on it. You saw Justin was interrupted on his approach to the ball by apparently Jack. The physicality from apparently Jack, in my opinion, is what has allowed Dignitas to really reach critical mass and get past GENG so far. Now they tie this one up late as well. And you know, GENG probably have that little voice in the back of their mind that, oh, we're gonna lose again like this in the final minute.
Can't close. I gotta find a way to bring it back. You talk about Jack being downfield, causing havoc. That's when he's playing at his best. Against Falcons yesterday, he was constantly back on his own half, on his own goal line. And that's not where Jack wants to be. That's where he wants, front and center. Apparently Jack gets the path cleared and Dignitas have a late lead.
Another aggressive play from Dignitas. Jorius locking in on his opponent, demoing him and letting that ball bounce right in. And it looks like we'll see another last-minute comeback for Dignitas to close this one out, unless GENG can score in this final 10 seconds.
Well, they're happy to let it go. Dignitas knew nobody was around. Jorius, you just gotta hold on to the ball, and you're moving up in Swiss. Dignitas take down GENG 3-1. GENG on their last life here in Raleigh.